Why am I moving to Asia? Just kind of want to address that. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm a 32-year-old Chinese born American. One day, one of my friends asked me, why Utah? I started thinking for a bit. I was like, that's a good question. I realized it was kind of just for like my job, my family. I work at a family business on and off kind of here, for about 10 years or so. And my entire goal was to help my dad retire basically. And as we've kind of getting closer to that goal, I was like realizing there's not really much left for me in Utah. So I've been to Asia the last few years. I was like, oh, I think I'm actually happier over here. And now it's like, I know traveling is a lot different than living there. Anyway, I was like, all right, well, 32, I'm single, I got no pets, got a house, a car, I can figure out the logistics. But I was just like, it's time to go. I talked to some people, I talked to a lot of friends. I'm kind of introverted. I like to play video games. I go to the gym. I track my macros. I mean, I need to lose a lot more weight still, but boy, do I love to eat. I just want a different lifestyle. I know one thing for me is like, okay, if we had to pick a girl or something, it's been like 5 years. I've had a house. I've had a car. I've told people this time and time again. I'm like, had a house. I've had a car. I could raise a family in this place, but I haven't. So like, why stay at a place where I haven't made any changes? So I think it's a big jump to just. I mean, I came back on January like 14th of this year, and I was like, give me 3 months to a year, I'm gonna move. And that's where I was like, all right, we're gonna make it happen. I started selling everything. The massage chair, I had a massage chair in here. Like my desk, I had a hardwood desk, L-shaped desk with a hutch. Bed, workout machine in my other room. I had sofa, just a lot of appliances like Ninja Creamy, all that stuff. And right now we're getting close to the date where it's April 9th. I leave on April 7th, but I've got about 8 days out or something. I don't know. 8 days out? What? Yeah, a little bit more, one day more than a week. So I'm going to be heading out. And I have a place in Hong Kong. I'm gonna drop some stuff there, and then I'm gonna go to Hanoi from April to June or so, because I already bought my visa for Vietnam. And then I'm gonna go back to Vietnam. Hopefully, I'm gonna sign up for another visa near the end of May, and then I want to stay in Da Nang from June to August. And I just wanted to share like my experiences. I don't speak Vietnamese, I don't speak Cantonese, I don't speak Chinese, I only speak English. Anyway, I want to share my experiences because my experiences as a foreigner that looks like this is a lot different than if it was like some white dude walking up and they're gonna assume the guy doesn't speak Vietnamese. They're gonna already assume he doesn't speak Chinese or Cantonese. And just share my experiences of being respectful and how do you get things done when everybody's like, what is wrong with this guy and he only speaks English. So that's just a little bit of my backstory and who I am. Oh yeah, like from ages 20 to 25, all I did was play League of Legends, and then COVID hit. That's where I was like 300 pounds, and I was like, all right, I need to make a change. Um, I started dieting. I started going to the gym. I started tracking macros. So when I go to Asia, like I want to continue tracking my macros, getting my protein in, just living like a regular dude life, and kind of sharing that. It's a little. I think it's a little crazy, but some people think it's a midlife crisis. Some of my friends or coworkers think it's like a midlife crisis. Yeah, I need to work on skincare. Also like hairstyles. I want to work on my hair a bit, and I also want to just share what it's like living in another country as like a full-blown American that was ready to just basically give up everything because there's something I can't put my finger on, but there's something that means more to me about life than like a house, a car, maybe, I don't know, just we'll leave it at that. I got to think about it more. But yeah, follow me. I got 8 days and I'm heading out. I'm gonna film some of the really cool like airport processes because they change from like U.S. to like Hong Kong to like Vietnam. Personally, for me, I have a Venture X card, so Hong Kong's got one of my favorite like lounges. I can show you some of the lounges over there. Well, my favorite is the Kura Lounge. I'll show you. But anyway,